Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching and Pro Wrestling Logic YouTube channels. Welcome to those of you who are new. Of course, this is Pro Wrestling Logic. We've got nearly over 1,900, nearly 2,000 audios available for your listening pleasure. This is the Superstars of Wrestling series. You got at least two more of these that we can put up. Anyway, Bret Hart opened with an interview on this August 27th edition and basically says we're going to find out who the leader is of the WWF, who the better heart is, coming up at SummerSlam, which is the next day. Then we go to a Jim Neidhart enhancement match. Not exactly by any stretch of the imagination the best of situations there, as to put it easily, Jim Neidhart at this point, probably not in the best of situations. Also, Ted DiBiase and The Undertaker guests on the Heartbreak Hotel, featuring Diesel, in which Paul Bearer interrupted on the big screen, and the voice of his Undertaker could be heard, saying, "Never rest in peace and destroy DiBiase's Undertaker at SummerSlam." But anyway, Frank Stiletto gets defeated quickly by Jim Neidhart. Neidhart kind of using the camel clutch, punches, kicks, very basic maneuvers. Jim Neidhart in this particular endeavor, not exactly good by any stretch of the imagination. Owen Hart promises to win the World Championship at the SummerSlam event, and off we go. Highlights for the of the King's Court from Raw. Ted DiBiase again promising his Undertaker will in fact be the most successful individual in the area. Mabel facing off against Barry Horowitz in a singles match here. They were doing a bit more single stuff with Mabel at the time. Punch kick. He does hit a drop kick and a splash and a sit-down splash. Mabel certainly not exactly a guy you're going to get a 5-star match out of. Splash in the corner. Ben Barry Horowitz does make Mabel look as good as he possibly can. SummerSlam report where Tatanka once again insinuates that it'll be exposed that Lex Luger is the one that turned his back on the fans and joined the $1 Million Corporation. Luger says they've never even had serious conversations to that effect. Then we're getting ready for various other SummerSlam matches. The highlights to get ready for Bull Nakano taking on Alundra Blaze seem to be a major thing there. Blaze should be ready. A fall-away backbreaker, fall forward slam, and a tombstone piledriver from Nakano. Certainly giving her the best in situation for a number of reasons there. Jeff Jarrett, again, is in a match here. Duke the Dumpster Josie, his major opponent, kind of a fall for Jarrett, as although maybe Jarrett can get something out of him, turquoise pants and all. But anyhow, Jarrett comes in, hits a couple of double axe handles from the middle rope, basic stuff, nothing necessarily worth writing home about. Almost sneezed there, sorry. Anyway, but Josie hits with a clothesline, and Jarrett does get a cheating victory along the way here. The hype for Mabel and Jarrett, the hype for Owen and Brett to finally square off in the cage, and more of that continues. There is a mini promo where Walter Payton threatens to cut off Shawn Michaels. That's the main thing here. And of course, Razorman in a enhancement match going into the SummerSlam 94 area here. The match opponent is I don't even necessarily know that. Let's see here. There is a run here with let's see, the Razorman defeating Mike Colton. That's going to close the show. Ramon hits all his basic spots, the fallaway slam, the razor's edge, etc. and so forth, getting ready for his match with Diesel and the regaining, eventually, as we learn, of the Intercontinental Championship. That will close the program, as it were, here. Ultimately, a good run there. Scott Hall is certainly worth taking a peek at. And they closed the show with the fake Undertaker, DiBiase promoing that, in fact, whoever Paul Bearer has is an imposter, but the real Undertaker says he will not rest in peace. Paul Bearer endorsing this as well from the video wall. And that is how they close the final show before SummerSlam. Shorter show than normal, just because it's a lot of hype. Anyhow, we'll come back with more right after this.